going on, Nacho? How you doing? What's going on with you? How are things out in San Diego? Excuse me. Oh, man. What's up, John? Chilly, eh? Guess I ought to put up another what's tomorrow need to be? Tomorrow needs to be I guess I need to think about this. Need to think about this. What's up, Nolan? How's it going, Chris? Well, I have a couple hours to think about it. Let's break. Yeah, I think so. I was thinking about what time I was gonna do it. That's what I need to think about. Oh, shoot. Dang. One sec for me, guys. I forgot to take care of something. Can I forget a thing all day long and then remember it after I'm live? Silly. Three days. 8:01 p.m. Right? then you have to be 5. And you need to be a 3-day at 6:01 p.m. Is that right? 6, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, that's right. What's up, David? What's going on, Sam? Alright, I think we're good. Ooh, look at that. Starting off with an orange. I like it. I like it. Frenchman. Kraus. Am I good? Let's see, this is what looks like where I'm going to end up at. So we need to sharpen that up a little bit. There we go. Sammy Infante. Calabrese. These things are going to be all over the place, huh? Luis Gill. Out of 25. Calabrese blue for the Angels. Swaggerty. Oh my lord. The trouble has already started. Maybe I should block that dude permanently from the channel. Austin Wells. Since we don't know who he is. Bobby Witt. Zabovich. Is it 3 or 4? Let's find out. Hey, there's a couple of listings. There are 3-day listings for Friday that I forgot. Kierstead. Nick Gonzalez. What's up, Ryan? What's going on, Jesse? Is that a black? Hull sizer. Wait a minute. It is a black, huh? Which way is it? It's a first Bowman. What's up, Mark? What's going on, Brian? Kyle Nicholas Black. Guys, this is Brian. Brian comes to us via eBay. Brian, these are the guys. Some of them anyway. 41 out of 75. It'll pick up in a little while. What's up, Scott? O'Neill Cruz, Haskin. Not the flippy flop. What's up, Rudy? Rudy. Sack Fiend. Asa. Another half case on eBay tonight to end the night. I'm tired already. I'm just not sleeping well lately. You know, this whole Cleveland thing, what will they name themselves? You know, it's just got me not sleeping at all, not sleeping at all. I'm so worried about Cleveland and what's going to happen to them, and, you know. Tristan Lutz. He knows it's the wrong place. We've talked on eBay. That's why he gets the A's. Quite frankly, I don't care. Are you being serious, Jeff? The Cleveland Citizens? Oh, Cowboys and Indians. Ugh. Quite honestly, that's not what's keeping me up at night. I really don't care at all. But, you know, I'm just not sleeping well. Just not sleeping well. Sometimes you just don't sleep well. I'm going through one of those runs. Got a lot to do still for Christmas. That's a negative, Ghost Rider. Yeah, Cleveland wishes they were the Giants. Cleveland wishes they were the Giants. So do the Dodgers. I got news for you. Dodgers would give up a lot to win 3 World Series in 5 years. A lot. Max Miller. I think they should go with the Cleveland I don't cares, because you know what? They'll never do it, David. The Dodgers will never win 4 World Series in 2 years. They didn't even win one in a full year. Win one in a full year before you start talking trash. Don't win one in a partial year and act like you did something. Told you guys that was coming. And it's here. The Cleveland whatevers. That's what I say. Is that how many the Dodgers have won in the last 100 years? They haven't won many. You evidently don't pay attention to how many World Series each organization has won to make that kind of comment. Hunter Green. Jackson Cower. Sammy Infante. Nick Gonzalez. Brett Beatty. It's a good try. It's a good try. I don't understand why you guys worried about how many cases of whatever I have left. Just buy in when you see them. Well, you got to plan it out. Well, he has 6 cases left, and I want to get into 3, but I want Marie to have. Just buy all 6 of them, or 12, or 14, or whatever it is, or none. All right, here's my answer to you. I'm going to take whatever cases I have back that it will not be determined here, and I'm going to send them back until we have none. Better yet, I'll take it to eBay. I'll take it to eBay, and then we'll have eBay breaks of Stadium Club Chrome. That's what I'm going to do. So Monday and Tuesday of next week will be Stadium Club Chrome breaks on eBay. Yeah, actually, I can take my ball and go home. That's a good thing about it. Ed Howard. Look, we got a fat auto right here. This auto is fat. It is fat. Do I sell gift cards? No, I never thought about it. I mean, I can give you a credit, though. You want credit? You just let me know. I'll write it down on a piece of paper and put it in the drawer. I owe Ryan. I should do that. I owe Ryan $3.95. It is a good idea. It is an excellent idea. I'll go buy some generic ones. And then you guys can start buying gift cards. I always remember. Poussin. Upside down, right side up. Doesn't look like a giant. Jared Schuster for the Atlanta Braves. Fulford gives up, and the Braves hit. Who was he chasing? He was chasing Schuster. And then he gave up, and right away it hits. Here's what we're going to do. You guys tell me how much you want the gift card to be. Then you go make up your own gift card. Wrap it up. Put it under the tree for yourself. And then we're all happy. Really is a good idea. I should do. It'd be easier if we were selling on the website, but we don't. Website gets no love at all. That's a negative, Ghost Rider. There will be no free Giants breaks. Someone asked me that today. How come the Giants aren't listed? I said because I keep them. That's why the Giants aren't listed. If I wanted to list them, they'd be listed. Pete Crow Armstrong. O'Neill Cruz. No, one free get out of jail. One get out of jail free card. That's what you get. It is unethical for me to keep them, which is why I do it. So on eBay last night, I had this, well, several months ago, I had this bozo who bought teams, multiple teams, and did not pay for them. And then never answered my messages. They went through the whole eBay process, and then I got my credit back on them. Well, then last night, I see this name pop up, and I thought, that's a weird name. And then, lo and behold, it turned out to be the guy who claimed and didn't pay made himself a new account, because when he started yakking, he was using his old name, his real name. Needless to say, I was a little unhappy about that. So he got the block. So he's probably wondering why he can't buy any teams today. Well, it's because I blocked you because you didn't pay for your stuff before. Redemption, redemption. Block it. It's not going to be the same trophy size. Jesse, you can talk crap all you want, dude. You guys won a World Series title that's tainted like your organization. You are due to receive a refractor. Austin Hendrick, very nice. Win one in 162 games, then talk. There will always be an asterisk by this season. And you get to suffer the shame and humiliation of being a Dodger fan. Being a Dodger fan is like believing in the Easter Bunny or the Tooth Fairy. I mean, it sounds good, but in reality, it's just fake. Asa. Where are you? That's pretty cool. In 2010, I was sitting on my couch upstairs watching the Giants win the World Series and then ordering my World Series shirts and hats before they sold out. Well, considering the two of you who are saying that you didn't know they didn't exist are Reds fans and Royals fans, you also believe in things that aren't real. So, you know, sorry to burst your bubble. Again, there's another one, Dodger fan. Shortridge. Kierstad. Hold on one sec for me, guys. That was Santa Claus calling. He said he's more real than a Dodger fan. Dune, what is real is a Patrick Bailey red auto you're gonna buy. That would be nice. I pulled a black Patrick Bailey last night. I didn't put the picture on eBay. I mean on the Facebook group, but I pulled a black, so that was nice. Canario. Have we pulled any? No. No 101 yet. Pulled two Giants in that half case last night. Pulled a green of, I don't know who it was. Some guy. That's a Giant. Brian's been in a few eBay breaks. Ryan Jensen. Patrick Bailey's an upgrade over any of the crap the Dodgers have for sure. That is 100% true. %100% true. Autograph Torkelson? Man, it's been Giants magic lately for sure. Three reds and two printing plates, and 1 day's a pretty good run. Jared Jones for the Pirates, 9 out of 50. Christian, there's Crochet. I know, Jesse, you're shocked at how much the Dodgers suck too. I can see that. They do suck pretty bad. Crochet. I don't think they're the worst team in baseball. Most uninspired team in baseball for sure. Hold on one sec. Uninspiring team in baseball. Let's see. I have a super secret message. Matt Schwartz, I do appreciate that. That is funny. Zach Veen. No, it was one of those pictures talking about how as long as the Dodgers are around, we'll never run out of toilet paper. You know, one of those things. Pretty funny. Could it be? Nah. Daniel Cabrera. Second rounder. Asa. You guys are all weird. Every single one of you. What's the matter with you guys? York is a first rounder? Yes. All of you are weird. Ben Hernandez. Yeah, I think it is, Scott. I think it is a requirement. Straight-laced would not make it here. The other thing that wouldn't make it here, because we've had them here. Is pretentious doesn't make it here. Oh, I know what story I was going to tell you guys. So I had a guy contact me before he joined the group. He said, hey, I saw some of your breaks on eBay. I like the way you handle things. I'm interested in joining your Facebook group. What kind of deal can you make me on Teams? I'm like, what kind of deal can you make? Can I make you on Teams? He said, yeah, you know, this I'm paraphrasing. Yeah, I buy into a lot of breaks. And I don't mind joining Facebook groups. But effectively, he felt like because he spends a lot of money, he should get a discount. And I was like, sorry, homie, no discount. He hasn't gotten back a hold of me. He hasn't joined the group. That might have been the absolute worst way to try to get into our group. It's like asking me, can I have my team in every break? No, you got to claim it, dude. Right? I'm kind of a big deal. You should give me a discount. No. It's like when somebody says to me, well, so-and-so spends a lot of money. You should. No, I shouldn't. They want to spend a lot of money in the group. They can. Love it. They don't want to. What am I going to do? Yeah, that other guy. We didn't want him anyway, Brian. I thought that was inventive, but you know, whatever, dude. That's the kind of guy that you get into the break and he starts telling you how to do everything, and I was like, man, we already got Bob, dude. We don't need two of you. You know what I'm saying? I know. I spend a lot of money. Okay. I'm happy for you. Go spend a lot of money. Evidently, wherever you're spending it now, you're not happy with if you're coming over there to talk to me. When you guys buy a lot of breaks, we actually do have a buy sell trade share group as well, Brian, that you could get into, that you can probably get people to help you out with that kind of stuff. Don't ask for giants though. Not out in the open. You can send me a super secret message. I might help you out with the giants. But not out in the open, I will always say no. Officially, the answer is always no, but if you send me a message, you know. Bryson Stott Blue. Scott Rockford. I am too lazy for that. Though somebody suggested to me, and I can't remember who it was, they were like, hey, you should do this kind of break. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that kind of break. I don't want to do that kind of break. And then the next day I listed that break. It was like a some kind of goofy PYT, but this is a while ago. I'm a big deal. You should give me a discount. Whatever, dude. And honestly, if you were a big deal with a lot of money, would you really ask for a discount? I don't think you would ask for a discount. Oh man, I did take the credit. I took the credit for the idea of the... Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no doubt. I probably kicked the guy out too. It's been a long time ago, though. Though it might have been Stellato who suggested it. Every once in a while he has a decent idea. Honestly, I don't do, we don't do a lot of fancy stuff in here because I just don't like all the fancy stuff. If I have to think about it more than just a couple seconds, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Let's see if you do a, I mean, a snake draft wouldn't be hard, but a snake draft requires everyone to be there. You know, snake draft would actually be kind of fun. And we've done them before. You know, PYTs are good, but nobody ever, we rarely get a trade done in a, I'm in a random. So, I don't know. All I know is we keep breaking cards, and that's all that we care about. Isaiah Green, fat. Bailey. Cantillo, JJ Blade. All right, so I assume that all the autographs are right there, so we'll set those aside. What's going on there, Matthew? Who am I most excited about? That is an excellent question. I think that, I'll be quite frank, the one that probably I am looking forward the most to see if he lives up to his hype is oh my goodness. Who's the pitcher? Number 94 overall on the top 100, 96 or something. How come I can't think of his name? I was just looking at some of his cards this morning. Because I think if we have another Madison Bumgarner type, that would help a lot. No, not Webb. Oh my man, he's a prospect. It'll come to me. Give me a minute. It'll come to me. Yeah, Seth Corey. Seth Corey. Thank you, Brian. I am looking forward to seeing Seth Corey. I think I'm most excited to see Seth Corey and Sean Jelly right now. For the pitchers, for the position players, boy, it'd be nice if someone like Marco Luciano turned into his potential. It sure would be nice. Austin Wells. And I'm very excited about Patrick Bailey. Yeah, he does pass the eye test. I agree with that. Wow. Kyle Harrison, huh? I'll be going long on Kyle Harrison there, Brian. I like Dubon a lot. I like Dubon. There isn't anything I don't like about Dubon. Sorry, I was laughing at Jesse's comment. I really think Dubon's going to be an excellent player, whatever position he's at. Spencer Torkelson. Kyle Harrison, huh? Patrick Bailey. I don't think I've seen any cards of his yet. Oh, he's in Leaf, huh? Excellent. Excellent. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for him. I hope I get the Giants on all those breaks. I'd be sad if I didn't get the Giants on all those breaks. Hosey. What color is that? Oh, purple. Foscue. Come on, purple. I think it's upside down. Van Eyck. He was in Leaf Ultimate Draft, huh? I wonder if I have any of him. I have to look. We opened a decent amount of Ultimate Draft. Van Eyck for the Blue Jays. Alika. You got to give Jesse credit. He tries awful hard to make the Dodgers seem like they're legitimate. Colt Keith. Daxton Fulton. That's a mouthful of a name there. I would tell my nephew, you know, I love you and I wish you the best, but I just can't do that. That is true, Jesse. That is true. Really a base? The Dodgers are as real as the Hollywood stars. That is 100% correct. Truer words, truer. Can't say truer. Words have never been spoken about the Dodgers. Alex Santos. Houston Astros. Truer. Man, that is... I didn't know that was such a tough word. I see now they said the baseball season may not start until May. I'm going to just say to all of you, and mean this 100%, that as the days go on, it is harder and harder for me not to violate my own rules. So I'm struggling very hard with that. So someday I just might blow up and break my... I don't cuss. Listen, once again, let me remind all of you, profanity is not a part of what I do. It does... Those kind of words don't even enter my mind, honestly. I don't know what to tell you. I get it with everybody. I don't know what... And this is not you, Jesse, just in general. I don't understand what people's fascination is with trying to get people who say they don't use profanity to use it like they're, you know, breaking them down. I just don't. I don't use profanity. I find it to be, quite frankly, silly. That's the right word. Silly. I think most people, if they tried real hard, could come up with a better word to use than that. That is true, Matthew. Nobody could root for the Reds. Matthew, you know what? I like you. I like you. So that is the honest truth. Cussing is never an issue for me because it just doesn't happen. It's just not a part of who I am or what I am. But for other things, it's harder and harder for me not to. Believe me when I tell you. Believe me, I'm not saying anything bad about anybody. If you like to use profanity, that's your business. You're a grown man. I'm just saying I don't. And saying that I will or something might, it's just not gonna, because it's just not a part of who I am. So, you know, maybe if I were a teacher, I might want to use those kind of things, you know. No, I do not. My wife can attest to this. I do not. Even when I broke my toe kicking my gun safe, I did not use any profanity. It's just not part of who I am. Because those words are not in my mind, so they don't jump out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I honestly just don't. If I were going to slip up, I would have slipped up a long time ago dealing with all these craptastic Dodger fans. That's a good word. Right? Or these silly Reds fans. But I don't. It's just not part of what I do. And I think the rules of this group are good, so we stay focused on what we should stay focused on. I do say Puig as a cuss word. I do say Puig as a cuss word. I will freely and totally admit to that. Every time I see his card, I want to say Yasiel Pig, but I know that's mean. I do not. It's called Rudin or Rudin. I've never heard of it. I say hell all the time. Do you guys know my two words are hell and crap? But hell is a place I'm usually in when there's a Dodger fan around. So I just put up with Jesse being here. You know. And Max Meyer. And crap is what I usually pull for the Giants. I just happen to be on a good run lately. My wife too, Brian, believe me. My wife did not want the Giants to sign Puig. Who's that? Is that about Brian? Is he doing better? He needs to. Jesse retracted a message. Oh, I gotcha. Fuddruckers. Never been to Fuddruckers. Never been to, but just the name makes me want to stop in and eat a burger, though. Whoever named it did a good job with it. Foscue is a first rounder. Torkelson. But I have to tell you, I'm going to be honest with all of you and say this Indians thing really makes me want to speak my mind, and I'm having a hard time. Not speaking my mind. But I made a decision early on that certain things would not happen, and so we are going to keep politics and all that stuff out of what we do. So if there are times when I have to be quiet for a minute, you know why. Torkelson. Toglia. Connor Phillips. I think there's some in down by Springfield. I don't know that we have them up here in St. Louis. Certain subjects I could really climb up on my soapbox and go off for about 30 minutes. But I shan't. Nick Gonzalez. So anyone else get signed lately? Anyone get any decent deals out there? You'll go on a rant if we do hit them. It doesn't matter because they're all eBay. You can go with the ED again, one. Because they're all half case the entire week. Did the other two get listed? Alright. It's just the 8 breaks we're going to have. Yeah. Dave Kingman was not terrible. Josh Jung out of 499. Hold on one sec. Let me see who's sending me messages. Casey Martin. Zach Veen. Patrick Bailey. McCann to the Mets. Yeah, I'm not sure that was a good signing. 4 years. I don't think that was a good signing. I guess I don't think McCann is as good as the Mets do. I think they're gonna not be happy with that one in the not too distant future. Luis Gill. Volpe. Yeah. Maxmeyer. If you say so, Bob, I'm not convinced. Nick York. Who do I collect? If the name Giants is on there, it's in my collection. I do have some things, Brian, that I do every year. I do the Topps Chrome Giants full team set in a rainbow. So that is something I do. And then every once in a while, I'll catch a wild feather. Here comes the insert. And I'll just collect all of somebody's. Drew Romo. Drew Romo? This is a weird one. That's a weird one. For the Rockies, 117 out of 250. Seems like an odd thing. No, not Ted Williams, Roberto Clemente. I collect Negro League memorabilia. And I really don't buy Clemente, but if I hit something Clemente, I keep them. Yeah, I like Costco hot dogs. I have no complaints about Costco hot dogs. Blomgren, Nick Lofton. So for me, Brian, it just kind of sometimes it depends upon the product. My this one, for example, I am really for some reason liking Schmidt, so I think I may go long on Schmidt. If I go back through my collection and look, I went heavy on Yastrzemski in 2019 update. So I've got a crap ton of that. Ooh, what color is that? Is that orange? Orange auto, guys. Oh no, doggone it, not an orange auto. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Who else have I gone heavy on? I've got a ton of Bart. But some players I just pick up to as I'm going through. You know? How many do I think what, Jesse? Zach Britton. Max Meyer, Canario. Ah, can't even get the good with the color. Ah, come on. Seriously, come on. Come on. Couldn't one of those two be Torkelson, though? I mean, couldn't one of those two be Torkelson? It's weird that we had two of the big cards in our first three cases and then one autographed, and I was like, man, we're going to have a ton of these, and then we haven't had another one since. Oh, let's set these up. Right way. Fat. Hoover. Jackson Rutledge. And Corbin Carroll. Yep, evidently so. They want all the players to get shots, is what I think I saw. I think I would just refuse for the fun of refusing and see what happens. But that's just me. Taglia. Nolan Gorman. Yeah, that's what MLB is saying. Season may not start until May. Zach Veen. They didn't say definitively, they just said May. May not start until May. So let's hope that is not the case. I don't think they have any dual autos in this product. But honestly, I don't know. I don't think so. Kierstad, Christian Robinson, Emerson Hancock. There are duels? Well, that's awesome. Yeah, hit it. Let's hit a dual auto. That'd be fun. What now? Crochet. Awesome. Zach Veen. Ed Howard. Patrick Bailey. For a split second, I thought that was a SP, but there's no way it's an SP. Yeah, that's not an SP. SPs are not... Oh. Bump the camera. See, I barely bumped this dumb camera. I hate this stand I bought. What a waste of my money it was. It was, A, it was a refractor. And B, it was of a player that no one's ever heard of. His mom barely knows him. So there's no way that was an SP. Ronnie Mauricio. They did Dominguez the other night. Dingler. Adley Rutschman. Austin Wells. Liberator. CJ. Of this product? Probably not. Oh, Super Jumbo? It might be another Super Jumbo. Let me see what's coming in tomorrow. I don't know if I have more Super Jumbo coming in. It wasn't a Super Break, it was a Super Jumbo Break. Zach Daniels. Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna do a 2-case break of this product. I think that's a cost prohibitive break for a lot of teams. Short Ridge. I mean, I'll find out. Robert Hassel. I'm always up for doing 2 cases. I'm not sure that I can get $800 for the, I might be able to get somebody to pay $800 for the, Tigers. Or just offer them as 2 separate ones, maybe. Something to think about. Austin Hendrick. Refractor. Boo. Justin Foscue. Foscue's a first rounder, right? First round, 14th overall. Van Eyck. Hunter Bishop. Zach Veen. There we go. Very nice. Robert Hassel, purple, San Diego. Wow. Paper, huh? That's a nice hit right there. 244 out of 250, Robert Hassel for San Diego. Oops. Very nice. Refractor, huh? Pete Crow Armstrong. Oh, look, a Dodger. Clayton Beater. Out of 499. Finally what? Finally got a Dodger hit. You paid $1.05 for the spot. Be happy with the base cards. I think your best autograph in this thing is Clayton Beater. Beatty. Get off my arm. Corey Lee. Hey, if you call Clayton Beater greedy, knock yourself out. Levi Prater. JJ Bleday. Still got a long way to go. Dodgers and White Sox are two of the tougher teams to get hits, so sit back and settle in. Hunter Bishop. Nick Lofton, Kansas City. Walker. Jordan Walker's a nice one. Keep telling yourself that. Patrick Bailey. Glowenke. Tucker's a first rounder. Hassel. Caraway. Spencer. Piazza did steroids his entire career. Hunter Bishop. Guys that get drafted in the way low rounds don't make it on their own. So he had some chemical help. Encarnacion for the Miami Marlins. Well, you showed no signs of what he performed in, you know, at any level. You get drafted as a favor, and all of a sudden you become a star? Nah. I don't think Cal Ripken Jr. did steroids. You'd have to show me some kind of even circumstantial evidence. You got decent circumstantial evidence with Piazza, and you have overwhelming with Ricky Henderson, considering who he played with and the how long he played at a top level. But I don't think Ripken did. I think had Ripken, he probably would have been a better player than he was, though he wouldn't have lasted. And I don't think he would have lasted as long as he did. I don't think Ricky did them early, but I think he picked them up late, kind of like Barry Bonds. But I don't see anything that tells me that Cal Ripken Jr. did them. Griffey, I think, was clean. Yeah, Clemens came to him late. Yeah, I think Frank Thomas was clean, though he was just such a big guy. I'd love to see any of the testing done or not done where he was concerned. I have never said he didn't do steroids. I said he never tested positive for steroids. Two completely different things. Ricky never tested positive either, did he? Espino. Will Clark. I wish Will Clark would have done it. Maybe they'd have won a World Series during his time. Dominguez. Hey, Max Meyer. Out of 499. Ricky did. Ricky Henderson was a cheater. Sorry. Ricky Henderson was a cheater. Frank was big in, he was a big guy in college? Okay. Ricky Henderson was a cheater. I would be upset too if I were you, Will. Steroids made marginal guys stars. And take a look at Barry Bonds to what PEDs can do for a great player. Ed Howard. Let's see, is this upside down? Oh, geez. I guess it is upside down. Kyle Isbell. It's got some kind of a line on it, so whoever has the Royals. Ricky Henderson was a cheater. I hate to burst your bubble. You're just going to have to... You can still like a player that did steroids. There's nothing wrong with that. When probably 90% of the league was doing it, it is what it is. That is an excellent, excellent name to bring up for that. Yes, you are right, Jared. You are 100% correct. My personal belief is that back in '78, remember when Ken Foster hit 52 home runs? He was doing them back then. They were available then. Or George Foster. George Foster. George Foster. Who the hell is Ken Foster? And why did I say Ken Foster? George Foster? I don't even know who I'm thinking of. Shane Baz. You know what I'm talking about. 1978. Nah, Kingman was a big guy. He was a home run hitter. I think, you know, some of these guys were just home run hitters. Uh-oh. Another giant color. Ryan Murphy. Ken Foster, yes. No, I don't think Maris did. Though I think Maris did, though I think they all did greenies back then. And I would bet money that that helped him through that long season, a little bit of speed. A little bit of speed. Technically, if you want to get right down to the weeds, that's all cheating. I'll say again, lots of guys in the Hall of Fame who were cheaters. Yeah, George Foster's the one I'm thinking of. George Foster's the one I'm thinking of. And what was it 78 that he hit 52 home runs? Booger sugar. That's funny. And that's, I mean, again, that's cheating is cheating is cheating. So lots of guys. Asa. Pete. You put Tim Raines in the Hall of Fame, and Tim Raines openly has talked about having his drugs with him when he was on the field. 77 then, yeah. Baseball is, you know, I don't know. It was what it was. Lots of players were doing them. The biggest hypocrites of all are baseball writers. They're the biggest hypocrites of all. Players should decide who makes the Hall of Fame. That is true, Ryan. Those are excellent points. How good would he have been had he not stepped in that hole and would he break his knee or something? Tore his whatever he tore. Andrew Vaughn. Had Mantle had a full career, he would have Willie Mays kind of numbers. You know, but I mean, there's a lot of guys. Willie Mays served in the military. Ted Williams. I mean, good Lord, that guy's numbers would be ridiculous if he hadn't been in the military twice. You have all kinds of guys that are, you know, suffered because of that. What are you going to do? There's guys cheating in baseball right now. Look, somebody just got caught recently. They're just usually able to stay ahead of the game. Jackie started pretty early, though, didn't he? How old was he when he started the majors? And I'll be honest with you, Jackie, this is going to be a controversial thing to say. Jackie made it as much on temperament as he did on anything else. He was a good player. I don't think he was a great player. If we're just talking about straight on field, none of the other stuff has anything to do with it. I don't think he was a Hall of Famer. Now, I think he was a borderline Hall of Famer, for sure, but I don't think he was a straight up, go right in Hall of Famer. When we only look at the numbers, none of the rest of it. Because all the rest of it counts, though, when you're deciding whether or not to put him in the Hall of Fame. But I'm just saying on straight numbers. I also think Hank Aaron was overrated. What can I say? Nick Gonzalez. Zach Green. Oh, Jackie for sure. Jason Dominguez. Yep, that's part of baseball though. There's a lot of I wish I could have seen Mantle's number and Mays' numbers and a lot of other guys' numbers if they didn't have to serve in the military. Aaron stayed healthy his entire career with enough power to just keep it going. That's all he had to do. The best hitter that I've seen in person? Boy, you know, that's a good question. You know what, I've been to lots and lots of baseball games. No one's ever asked me that. That's a really good question. I think the most fun hitter I've ever seen is Will Clark. I don't think there's a player that played with more passion than Will Clark. I think there are guys who are equal to him in passion, but not more. I mean, you know, Barry Bonds. How many games did I see Barry Bonds playing? Barry Bonds was so ridiculous during that time. No one's ever going to be walked 200 times in a year. It was just ridiculous to watch that guy play. Intentionally walking you with the bases loaded, you know, just ridiculous. Austin Hendrick. And he was such a natural athlete. Just amazing. Let's see if we turn this the right way. Connor Phillips Blue. I would say this has not been a great case so far. Yeah, I imagine watching Trout plays a lot like that. Ken Griffey Jr., Albert, you know. Some guys like Dave Kingman, you know, guys like that. That was for Bob. But let me just be clear, not Bryce Harper. Ooh, gold auto. Whoa, look at that. Max Meyer gold. Man, this thing has some lines on it. Hope those aren't permanent. $37 out of 50 true gold. That's two nice Max Meyers. Nothing wrong with that. Mick Cambley. Whoever has the Marlins has done well. Dylan Dingler. All right, guys, last box mojo. My Giants only have one hit, and it's nobody I ever heard of. Murphy. That's it for the Giants. One green auto of Ryan Murphy. Did I have any Ryan Murphy? Let me look in the Facebook group here. Ah, that's the first Murphy auto that I've hit. Chasing the Giants rainbow in this thing would be work. Work. To Bishop. $25 ballparks. Wow, that's a lot. It's more than I've been to. I haven't been to that many myself. Peraza. Liberator. Burleson. Or Burleson. Schuster. Torkelson. Austin Hendrick. Pete. A lot of lines on these cards. Let's make sure when you get them, you take a look at them. Dominguez. Give me 1 sec. Werner Blakely, 9 out of 99. Dabovich. Rutschman paper. Now here we go. There's a Kierstead SP. Helps a little bit with that spot. Jordan Walker. Huh, that's a weird one. Nick. Case Williams, Colorado. Come on. Already hit the case hit. Hey, Crochet. Bitsko. Crochet Blue. Nick Bitsko out of 71, Tampa Bay Rays. One more autograph to finish them all. Need some deep color. Refractor. Well, not as deep as I would like it to be. Ed Howard. Mike. Austin Hendrick. Mariners, Zach Deloach. Second rounder. Max Meyer. Alright, here are all the things that need to be sleeved. 2 Giants hit, 1 Paper Hunter, and 1 Green Auto. Thank you, Brian. Bob, you never have fun. You got 17 autographs. You would find something to be unhappy about. If just one of the orange autos I got could have been red. Blue Paper, Rutschman, Bobby Witt, Dominguez, Liberator, Mauricio, Josh, Alec Thomas, and Hunter Green. Interesting. Purple, Cavaco, Zach Daniels, Luis Gil, Michael Toglia. Blue, Encarnacion and Beatty. 2 green, Williams and Blakely. And Jared Jones for the Pirates. That Archives break finally got so you're taking a shot now at USPS. 5 Torkelsons, 2 Kierstad base, 1 Kierstad SP, Wrong stack. All right, these are the prospect refractors. Ed Howard, Crow Armstrong, Hendrick, Gonzalez, Tucker, Walker, Crow Armstrong again, Hendrick, Max Meyer, Zach Veen twice, Crochet, Lacey, and Nick Gonzalez. Lick and Stick, Zamora, Lofton, Cruz, and Poussin. Blue, Jackson, Miller, Liberator, Vaughn, Jimenez, Prater, Gorman, Rutledge, Stott, Encarnacion, Ciani, Crow Armstrong, and Calabrese. Purple, out of 250, Mick Cambley, Roby, Edwards, and Colt Keith. Blue out of 150, Crochet, nice. Carroll, Tristan Luntz, Green, Burleson, Isbell, and Nwogo. I don't know that one. 2 orange, Daniel Cabrera and Luis Gill. Refractor. One, two, three, four, five, six. That seems to be pretty common. Is 7 base and then 17 other. Case Williams, Dingler, Powell, Foscue, McCambley, Santos, and Fat. Don't tell me I don't want to know how to say his real name. I already know it's Fought. Out of 499, Deloach, Max Meyer, Beater, Cruz, Fulton, Hernandez, and a redemption of Austin Hendrick. Very nice for that. Out of 250 as well, Drew Romo, class of 2020. Out of 250, Robert Hassel, very nice, and CJ Van Eyck. Blue autos, 1 true blue, Connor Phillips, and then 2 blue wave, Daniel Cabrera and Jared Schuster. Out of 75, black, Kyle Nicholas. We have Bitsko for the Rays out of 71/71, and then a very nice true gold, 37 out of 50, Max Meyer, Miami Marlins. All right, guys, thanks as always. I appreciate you guys a lot. I got to jump over to eBay and get going on that, so I will end this by saying thank you very much. Have a fantastic night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.